Boker Tov, Yom Tov, Zoharim Tovim, and Laila Tov, no matter where you are at. This is Carrie, and I wanted to speak to you today from my heart. We've been having a lot of new subscribers, and so I want to say to you, welcome to our channel. I do most of the work on here, but my husband does from time to time add teachings, or I post them, but he shares some of his information that he's been excavating. So it's a team it's a team effort, and we do it together. The reason why I wanted to share today was that I need to clarify something. And, for some of you who are coming to this channel, this might be a really good thing, and for others of you, it might not be a good thing. It might turn you off. I just wanted to let you guys know that my husband and I are no longer religious. We have actually disassociated ourselves from every really known form of religion, and we've adopted the path of spirituality. And along the way, we've taken the pieces that have served us, that we know that still have value to us, and have cut away the things that no longer serve us. And having said that, for some of you that I have pointed in the direction of learning the paleo letters from like Jeff Benner or Jim Staley, or even understanding the concept of Melchizedek from Matthew Nolan, I wanted to clarify this with you. We are not affiliated with these ministries, and we also do not entirely adopt the way that they see and do things. As we have been going through the scriptures through the Hebrew and Aramaic lenses, through Metaology, we have actually seen that some of this we want to disassociate from, because it binds us and doesn't set us free. We've learned a lot in the process, but as you learn and you grow in your consciousness level, when you pass Mother's teaching, you no longer need to be so corralled, because you become a frequency of that which she's intending, which is to become humble and meek in order for you to jump into Father's teaching. That is like a prerequisite. So I just wanted to clarify that so that you didn't think that this channel was based on Hebrew roots or Messianic or anything of that nature. It is solely about how the letters are teaching us, because really we can bypass forms of a religion by just going through the letters one at a time. So having said that, I have come to the conclusion that I'm going to be putting something on my plate. I didn't really want to have to do this because I don't like to recreate the wheel if it's already working. But I can see how some of this has interfered with how people may be viewing our channel, and actually who we are and the information that we are sharing. Like I said, we've pretty much separated ourselves from all forms of religion. So I am going to be doing some teachings. I had originally started it with Mother's teaching, which is only 2 videos, and I've realized that I am going to have to teach the Mother's version of the Aleph Bet, so that it isn't connected to any ministry, so that people would think that we are actually supporting that kind of way of worship. My thoughts and feelings on this, as well as my husband, because I know I can speak for him on this because we've had conversations of it, it's important for us to listen to what the Spirit is telling us personally. So if in this information the Spirit is saying you need to go down the pathway of Messianic Judaism, or you need to go down the pathway of Hebrew roots, then really the suggestion that I can make to you is listen to what the Spirit is telling you, because there's obviously something that you need to pick up that is in that pathway of walking in your spiritual journey. If it doesn't resonate with you and the Spirit isn't telling you to do that, then flush it. Listen to what your own spirit is telling you, because it will never lead you astray. It will lead you down exactly what you need to gather for where you are at in the moment, based on, relatively, to the beast ego nature that's within you. Do you need more constraint or less constraint? Is the beast ego manipulating and controlling you through fear? And you're doing things that are causing more chaos in reaction to that fear, then you may need to go down these pathways. But I am not going to tell anybody to do anything. I'm only making suggestions, and it's always going to pretty much come back to spirit. And I'm going to say, what is the spirit telling you? Or listen to what your heart is telling you. Now, if you don't have access to your heart and you haven't activated that place and that chakra isn't open, that may be more difficult because you're going to be approaching everything through your head. If you approach everything through your head, you're not connecting to the spirit, and therefore you could be making choices and going down pathways that don't ultimately serve you, unless you are an individual that has chosen to go through that pathway of not activating your heart. And there are those that do that. Those are the ones that are service to self-orientation. So once again, listen to the spirit. Just clarifying, we're not attached to any of this. We're not telling people to go through these pathways. We just want you to begin to ingather the resources of understanding the journey through the letters and recognizing their shapes, so that as I continue to bring forth teaching moments, or my husband is sharing something that has been a revelation through his experience in the morning, you will be able to understand and comprehend that to a greater measure. The last thing I want to say is that I know that the information that we present is and can be inspirational, and it can help give guidance. But ultimately, the only way you're going to experience the true effectiveness of the language of light between the Hebrew and the Aramaic is you must begin activating it within yourself. Mother's teaching is learning the Paleo Hebrew in the letters and understanding their shapes, just like when we go to school and we have to learn our ABCs, and then we can put those words, those letters together to form words. It's very similar to that, except that every letter symbol in Paleo has a meaning to it, where the A doesn't have a meaning in the English alphabet. It's just an A. It's just a symbol to create words. So that is important in order to continue on with the journey, and that is part of your activation. That's on the mother's side. So you are activating when you learn. Then once you have that base foundation, you can begin seeing through the lenses of Father's teaching, and through our videos we're showing what that looks like as the addition of the letters to the root, to the suffix, and to the prefix. And you'll be able to begin to pick up on that. Eventually, I will be doing classes where I will be teaching how to do that. Right now, I'm just more giving the information and allowing you guys to gather your information and learning Mother's teaching on your own, and I will assist with that. So I hope this helps. I hope this clarifies. Again, I'm very excited that you guys are here. I'm very excited to read all of your comments and generating such a beautiful community that really want to see the uplifting of humanity into the age of light and love. And the languages increase our consciousness. And in doing that, we perfect love, and then it allows us to enter into the age of light and love a lot sooner, the more people actually join in and activate in this. Because once you start digging out the scriptures for yourself, this is the true activation, and this is when you will see change take place in your life, because the letters, their vibrational frequency in compressing light is going to propel you further much faster than years and years and years of meditation. And then when you meditate on the language, when you meditate on the letters, or you meditate on one word that you dug out through Mother and Father's teaching, it's exponential. It also means that it can be a little bit more intense. Sometimes it might even feel like a brick in the face because of what it's revealing in you. Whereas if you're spending 40 years in meditation, it might be a slight, an easier transition that takes a lot longer, and your movements are more subtle, like the movement of a feather touching you instead of a brick in the face when some of the things are revealed that you really need to deal with. So again, I hope this clarifies. I love just kind of sharing from my heart, off the cuff, nothing planned, nothing prepared, other than just where I'm at in the moment. And again, I thank you all for being here. I send you much love, light, and shalom. And I look forward to talking with you again and reading your comments. And we're going to go from here. This is a great day. This is a great thing that we're embarking upon together as we help assist humanity. So have a great day. Much love and light. Shalom, shalom.